mind
Good
doing this?
morning, everybody. My name is Jane Schaefer. Again, welcome to another Friday live session with me. And it is so fun to be here every Friday to share different testimonial. Last week, we heard from Tito, more of a veterans patchers business, and he was executive director with us, and he shared with us a few tips of how to grow your business and also all the success he had with using all the patches we had, starting with the classic and then went on with X39s and everything else. So each week I would like to come with different testimonial from different people. So if you guys are here listening for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. I see that a lot of people here to support Ellie here. So it's amazing. And then if you hear again from, repeatedly, again, welcome back. We are here on webinar site and as well as on Facebook. So you can reshare this with your friends and family later on. So if you guys are rewatching this afterwards, welcome. And if you have any questions or any comment, I won't be able to see it right away on Facebook, or neither does Ellie. So, but go ahead and drop off our, questions, and one of us will get back to you and answer any question that you may have. And we love to see heart flowing and stuff. So go ahead and give us emojis at any time during this webinar session. It will go about 30 minutes. And Ellie and I will be talking, of course. See, I got, and we're starting to see some heart flowing awesome. So awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see, where are we gonna start here, Ellie? I know your testimony. I've been following it on Facebook, and it's been amazing, right? I mean, you look so happy and amazing compared to the picture we had before.
Yes.
It's amazing. So tell me a little bit about yourself as to what got you to look into LifeWave, or actually X39 to begin with.
Okay. So last March, I got really sick, and I was sick for a while, like really bad with stomach issues. And it ended up actually being a reaction to medical marijuana. It's something called cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome.
Okay.
And a lot of
That's
people
a mouthful for me.
It's actually, some people have a reaction to it that makes them very sick, where they throw up constantly or dry heave, and nothing can help. I mean, even though you're not using the product anymore, I was using it to help with pains I was having. And all it did was make me extremely sick for 3 months. I couldn't eat. I was dry heaving all this time. I was in the prodromal stage, meaning I wasn't at the full hyperemesis, the throwing up part. But there's people really suffering with that, and it's bad, and people don't even know. And so I had 3 different people trying to reach out to me at the same time, tell me, you got to use these patches. You got to try these patches. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying your silly patches, because I've been in sales for 20 years and everyone tries to sell me their product. I have tried everything under the sun to help with pains and help with my stomach over the years. And I'm really product jaded at this point, because I've tried so much, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to. So I really kind of kept blowing them off. I even looked up stuff and tried to find bad things, because, if you try to find bad things, you can. And I'm like, you see this, leave me alone. So fast forward, that's March. Fast forward to after the hurricane. So Hurricane Ian came through. It was really bad down here. And my mom developed she has psoriasis. She's had it her whole life. And she ended up with the worst outbreak of psoriasis she'd ever had. She was in sheer misery, and nothing was helping. She was using a $1,200 a month prescription. She was trying everything she could. And my mom's extremely healthy. She's vegan. She's a registered dietitian. She works out Pure Barre. She's 65 and does Pure Barre like 3-4 times a week. So she wasn't able to walk. She was swollen. She was miserable. And I kind of told her about the patches, because I kind of had I had seen some things, and I'm like, maybe they could help. And she's like, no. Well, a month later, she's like, let's just try that thing you told me about. I'm desperate. So I said, okay. So I said, I'll try it with you. So we both decided to try the patches, and that was at the beginning of December. And do you want me to keep going and say what happened from there? Or?
Yeah, but I mean, I want to interject back to the marijuana real quick. I mean, I know that, a lot of people say it's natural, there's no side effect, anything like that. And again, not all naturals remedies made the same, and there are something that there's cause side effect, and you just mentioned one, and of course I can never repeat that, but let's get back to whatever that it does have side effects, and not all natural products and remedy are equally made, and that's why our product is so safe, and we'll get back to that again later. So
Okay.
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so you want to pick up from in December?
Yeah.
Okay,
please.
so Mom and I both decided to try it. So the first night after using X39, my mom woke up and a lot of the swelling in her body had gone down. And within the first 2 weeks, she was kind of able to take back up all of the Motrin and pain pills that she was having to take just to function. So she was really excited. For me, the first day I woke up and I just felt happier. Like I just had like this weight lifted off of me. I had told my mom earlier this year, you're probably going to outlive me, because I had so many things going wrong. Like I was very miserable. I was in pain, very sedentary from all the pain. And I just said, like that next day, I just felt happier. And it was such like this weight was lifted off of me. And then I just had a little bit more energy that week. I started sleeping better. And by the end of the first week, I had been having these all over body aches. So every night when I tried to fall asleep, my body would start aching and like this, it's like I was getting a fever. And like, how you cramp up every night for, I couldn't even, maybe 6-7 months. And that was miserable to try and fall asleep. I hated trying to fall asleep because of it, because I'd have to go through that. It was horrible. And I don't take medications now. I can't. I've had so many problems over the years taking things. I cannot ingest things in my stomach anymore. But I was desperate and was taking like NyQuil, and it was making it worse. Everything was just making it worse. Okay. So then I said, all right, well, after that first week, I was actually able to fall asleep and not have those cramps. And I'm like, what is going on? Because I didn't think these products were going to work. I'm going to be very serious with you. I really didn't think they were going to work.
You're not the first.
I said, I went ahead and bought that silver kit up front, because I'm like, just going to get quite a few things, because when it doesn't work, I'm going to get my money back. So after that first week, I wasn't having the all over body aches. And for about like 8-9 months, my hands had been getting really bad, like to the point that I thought I was developing crippling arthritis. It runs in my family. My great aunt has, where her fingers are all turned and her toes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm only 41 and this is already happening. My husband was having to text for me and do things. My hands hurt that bad. Driving was sheer misery. Wow. I was just miserable. And I had like all those compression machines, and I have these analgesics, and I've tried everything and nothing was helping. By the end of the second week, my hands felt so good. And by the third week, look at this. I have like nothing wrong. I actually used a handheld can opener the other day, and I was like, whoa, look at me. So that had started changing. By the third week, all of a sudden I had energy. And keep in mind, I've been sedentary for about 12 years. Like even when I've lost weight in the past, I didn't do it by exercise. It was just diet alone. I don't like exercise, and that's horrible. I just don't, because I hurt.
Come on, you
my
live
body.
in Florida. You have the outdoor and all this stuff. You should take advantage of it.
It's too hot here. It's 86 most of the time. That's too hot. But I just don't really enjoy working out. But all of a sudden I wanted to move my body, and I'm just like, all right, I want to do something. So I started working out, and I was enjoying it. And then I was like, oh, this is nice. And so I just kind of kept getting better from there. Like every week I had something new that was changing. Like I've had stomach problems for about 6 years now. I had gastritis, duodenitis, Barrett's esophagus. I had polyps. And a lot of these were actually things that happened from all the medications I've had to take, trying to fix. I have a deteriorated neck and shoulder, and trying to fix that. And so it's like, and then medical marijuana was also from trying to help with that. So everything I've tried has kind of hurt me worse. So it was really exciting, because all of a sudden my stomach started feeling better. Now it's not like 100% where I never have an issue, but compared to what it was, and I've only been using the product 7 weeks now, it's like 65% better, which I've never been able to say that since it happened. Like they had me on medications. They did everything at the doctor. I've tried everything natural. Nothing has helped. So I'm like, wow. Thank you. Finally. So, and then the other day I got really excited. My dog dropped his antler and it went underneath the recliner over here. And in this place that we're in, it's hard porcelain tile floors. And I've not been able to get down on my knees on a floor, and I couldn't even probably 15 or plus years. So I got down and it didn't hurt. And I'm like, huh? So I started digging for the antler. I was down there for over a minute, and I was able to get it without hurting myself. Teddy bear, come here. So that was pretty awesome. I mean, my husband was like super impressed because he's like, wow, I didn't have to do it for you. Can you guys stop? They're doing construction in this neighborhood and they hear it and they have to talk about it.
That is so amazing. There's one thing about taking medical drugs. You take, just like you take the drugs to cure what they said, to treat one of the symptoms, and then another symptom side effect develop, and then you have another drug to try to help or treat the other symptom that's developed, and it's just never an ending cycle. And this is, that's why our patch is so amazing, because there's nothing enter our body whatsoever. So how is you look amazing, you're full of energy, and you said you lost how many pounds already?
17 pounds. I mean, I have a lot to go. But
it's
a start.
17 pounds without much of an exercise, and in 7 weeks. I mean, who doesn't want that? Come on, right?
And then I don't know if you can tell this, but my hair is like voluminous again. I don't have any product in here.
Beautiful.
And my hair is naturally curly, so it just does that on its own. But like, it's got its own little volume going on, and I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm like, all right, nice.
How's your skin?
My skin is actually a lot better. It's a lot more clear. And if you guys see my before and after picture, you can kind of tell.
I asked you have some like breakout on your neck and stuff like that too.
Well, no, that's not a breakout. I still have that. When I was 16, I have really severe allergies. I was wearing a cheap necklace and sprayed it with a dollar store perfume, and it made this rash that was so intense that it broke all my blood vessels there. So I still have that. Yeah.
But it doesn't look like as inflamed for the after pictures. It looks less.
It might just be the lighting. It's still there, but I'm hoping. I don't want to tell you something that's not true. I'm hoping
I appreciate
better,
that. I appreciate that a lot.
I do hope that does, but it's a bunch of broken blood vessels that are all through there. So I'm hoping that gets better. And I mean, everything, the longer I'm using it, I just keep having more and more things. And then I've just been so excited about how I feel that I can't stop telling people about it. And then all the people that are now using it, they all have amazing stories. Like my mother-in-law, she has RA, and they had taken her off of her medication because her liver numbers were really high. And she started having pains again. And then we've got her on the patches now. And she can tell you, like, her pains aren't there. The other day, her knee started really bugging her, and she put another one of the patches there, and the knee pain was gone. And so
we gotta have her on. We gotta have her on our Friday mornings for her to come in on and share with us a testimonial. I don't understand how, and I know we all get skeptical in the beginning. I was skeptical. It's like, this patch, really? I know there's natural. There's nothing into your body, and we should try to use something that is not drug related, right? Mm-hmm. But the first time you share this with people, they all get skeptical. But then we said, what do you have to lose?
Right.
What if it works? And look at how it works. Once it works, you are happy about it. I mean, I was down with some little bug this past few days, and my body just hurts just from just touching. My skin was hurting just from touching. It's like, I don't know how people can deal with pain for many months and many years. And I was like, and I have high tolerance for pain. I didn't like dealing with those just for that 2 days already. I was patching myself like crazy. I was like, okay, right here, right here, right here. I mean, I have all the patches, not just X39. So I was double up on everything for 2 days just to get rid of all the symptom that I was dealing with. So, but I want to get to your
my dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one. Which one?
Okay. So Toby, come here, baby.
Toby. Yes.
Toby Toby, he'll be 16. So technically he's 16 now. We go by his gotcha date, which is March
He
30th.
does look like a bear.
But yeah, he's 16 now, and he has heart issues. And gallbladder issues and liver issues. He's been on medications for about 2 years now, and he's really been declining recently. He was just getting really lethargic. He would only eat 1 time a day. He's not having any energy to play with his 2 younger brothers. Look, brothers are very jealous that Teddy's up here. He's okay. No. And so we started taking my husband's patch off at the end of the day and putting it on Toby. And while Toby has decided to become younger again, and so now, and I was saying to my husband, I don't know if it's a good thing, because now, like when we take him for a walk, instead of just going and using the bathroom and coming right back in, he wants to sniff everything. And so now he's like just sniffing. You can't get him to go. He's got all this energy, like it's time to go to bed, and he's got energy. And I know that's good, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, buddy.
For the people that you listening for the first time, yes, you can use it on animal, and we love animal testimonial because they can't lie. I mean, it works or it doesn't work, and you can see Toby just loving it. And you can use your old patches like most of us do. We remove it from ours, and then we just put it on our little fur friends, and they get all the benefits still. So that is amazing. Ellie, you also said on your Facebook that you mentioned that you were able to sit through a seminar.
Yes. So there's probably a lot of people on here that know me and worked with me when I was in Salad Master. And I always, when we're at a convention, I have to get a special chair, or I have to bring a pillow, because I was born with the lovely thing of not having a derriere. I have nothing there. So it hurts for me to sit for long periods of time. I don't have cushion back there. So sitting for long periods of time is always very painful, and I dread things like that. Well, we had our convention last weekend that we went to in Sarasota for LifeWave, and I was able to sit through the whole thing. And I will say halfway through it started bugging me, and I took our Eon patch and put it right on my lower back, because I already had X39 on, and Eon's for inflammation, and it literally made it to where I was fine for the rest of the time. And I was like, wow, look at this. I'm sitting through a convention and I don't have a special chair. And those chairs were not comfortable, by the way. So I was pretty impressed with myself. I was like, look at there.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so amazing. And so what do you think about this patches so far? I'm like,
I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I love it. I never thought I would say that. Really, because like I said, I'm very product jaded, but I'm just so happy because I did not think that all these things could change in me. I definitely don't think that I'm going to die before my mom now. I can take that one back, because I really was very sure that I was not going to outlive her, but now that's not what I'm thinking at all. My husband feels amazing. My husband has nothing wrong with him, but he was coming home and he would be dead tired. He does a manual labor job all day, and he would be so tired that he would just zonk out. And now he's like more limber. He's able to get through the day. And when he comes home, he still has energy. He's been helping me cook at night. We go for a walk a lot of times. We like play darts or do something. He bought me a dart thing for Christmas. So we've been playing that. So it's been fun,
That's awesome. That's so amazing. And the life-changing quality of life. I think this is the best testimony I have heard for quality of life. Just little thing. I know you have a lot of challenges throughout the year, right? Mm-hmm. But you have your mom on it, you have your husband. So all this thing that you're able to live again just because of starting, you were open-minded. You finally said, okay, fine, whatever, let's try this. And you didn't look back, and you just kept continuing to get that benefit from reverse aging. So what are we talking about here? And when people are listening for the first time, and they said, what patches is she talking about? She's talking about this little patches right here called X39. Well, X39 is the one mainly that what Ellie has used to begin with. Eon is something out that she has add on. So X39, this is the patches. It has no drugs, nothing when you put it on your skin, nothing enter your body whatsoever, right? It's, and that's why people are so skeptical, because it utilizes our body lights and energy to activate that little crystal lattice that sends signal back to our brain, and then go activate and wake up this peptide GHK and GKCU, which then works with our stem cell in our body. So reverse aging is what this patch is all about. But the benefits you heard: better sleep, happier. I mean, who does not wants to wake up happier, right? I mean, more energy. Why not? Give it to me. I don't know, Ellie. I don't know if I can have you with more energy because you're already flying off the roof here, my dear. And then what else? Less pain. You know,
A lot less pain.
a lot
That's
less pain.
huge. There, I think the reason that you can be so happy is you don't hurt, because hurting, it affects you in a very deep way. I mean, I talk to a lot of people that it's just a depression that comes over you because of the pain that you're in, and having that go away and feeling good. Like, I'm just so thankful to God for making me be open enough to try it, because I was so close to it. So I'm just so thankful every day. I praise the Lord for it, and for bringing these patches, and for David just being open to David Schmidt to making them.
Yeah, that's our inventor, by the way. But yeah, no, I mean, if you, like she said, Ellie said, if you hear for the first time and you are on the fence, like, should I try it? Should I not? Go for it. You have nothing to lose. It's, of course, if you have medical condition, we here, we don't claim to cure or treat any diseases. And if you are worked with medical doctor, we want you to make sure that while you're using this, you work with your medical doctor as well, because we do have some people that had to go off the drugs because they do feel better. So you want to be monitored on any type of medication at all. And there's several ways of getting the package. And I know Ellie said she came in as silver. You know what? Just do it, because you were putting your mom on it, of course, and you wanted to try probably other products, and your husband was on it as well. So you get in as anywhere you like. There's so many type of packages that will fit your budget and needs. But the most important thing is get started. Try it. I mean, you won't regret it. Seriously. I mean, I don't think Ellie regret once, because I do not see that regretful face at all on that.
No.
No.
Plus,
no.
There's a money back guarantee. So like I said, I'm just going to get everything I can. If it doesn't work, I'm going to get my money back anyway. So why not, right?
Of all the years that I have been doing this, I don't think I only have one person that had that wanted money back guarantee, and the person was further away, so I was not able to work closely with the person. There's always a reason why the patch does not work right away. Everybody is so different, so work closely with the person that brought you in or share with you the testimonial, because there's so many equation as to why it doesn't show up or your result doesn't show up right away. I say stem cell is selfish. It just go where it wants to go first. So it might go to somewhere that your body don't even know that need more attention of fixing first, right? And so it might not show up right away. So give it a try. Give it a good, to me, at least 6 months, 3 to 6 months is a good way to try it. So, but it's been fun. I think it is almost time for us to go. I would love to hear from other people that come, that you have shared with especially probably your mom and your mother-in-law. My mom has rheumatoid arthritis, and I know how it is. Had helped her a lot. Unfortunately, she doesn't speak any English, so it's hard for me to interview her. So, but I love to hear some more of other people to come on and share with this, just share with people of how this product works, because sharing is caring, right? And without us sharing it from our heart, and it won't be able to show to help other people. And this is sharing it from our heart is the best way to go. And you can tell from Ellie's face that she definitely share it from her heart. And as God bless you. And I love every minute of it. I love your testimonial, and I can't wait to see what else benefit you're going to be gaining. And then, you'll be going on maybe a hike somewhere.
Oh, not in Florida, but sure. It's too hot here. It's like 86 degrees. It's too hot. But yes, I love I'm from North Carolina, so I loved being outside and being in the mountains and hiking there. But I do a lot of working out at home where there's air conditioning. I like air conditioning.
Yeah, it's been a little cold here in SoCal. So, but yeah, why not? So I love every minute of it. Thank you so much, Ellie, for taking the time this morning to be here with us and sharing all the testimonial. And again, everybody, if you're here for the first time, drop off the comments. One of us will get back to you. And if you're here, somebody invited you here to listen to Ellie and Mo's amazing, happiest testimonial, get back to the person that invited you here, and then they'll be able to get you started with whatever package that you need. But the number one, last word, get started. Right? Just try it. What the hell? Just go for it. You'll be laughing and happy and smiling like the way we do, and then we'll be all one happy family. Well, again, thank you everybody so much. Thank you, Ellie. I'll talk to you again later. And everybody have a good weekend, and we'll see you next Friday.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.